And thanks for staying with us. The state's new task force on racial equality features a local leader who didn't hesitate to share her opinion today.
Madison Representative Sheila Stubbs had a lot to say about what needs to happen and when. Our Amy Reed joins us live from the Capitol, having heard from Stubbs this morning. Amy?
This appointment comes off the heels of a failed special session last week where lawmakers didn't act on any of the reform that protesters and advocates were calling on them to. But Stubbs said she won't let herself fail at this. With words we've heard used to describe the pandemic.
Wisconsin is in a state of crisis. It is an urgency.
This morning, Representative Sheila Stubbs, now the co-chair of a task force, noted the similarities we face on racial equity.
Racism is a public health crisis. It has plagued the Black community for far too long. We need to address the systemic racism and injustice with action. Not with speeches, not with press conferences, but with action.
The folks who reside in this building refuse to come to work today.
It's action protesters have been calling for. Last week, they were frustrated by the lack of that in a special session on police reform. Stubbs said this task force is the next viable option for bringing change to the state. Her partner and political opposite, Jim Steineke, said for that to work, members will have to leave politics at the door.
So often in politics these days, we have one side or the other throwing stuff up against the wall and not really doing the hard work of bringing people together to get solutions actually passed.
These two said the task force will look at the bills from last week as well as proposals from Senate Republicans and the Wisconsin Professional Police Association. Meetings will start at the end of September or early October and continue every 2 or 3 weeks until they have bipartisan solutions. The goal by January, if not sooner.
It's overdue. I need something done right now. It is an urgency. It is a crisis, and if this is what it takes for me to move forward, I'm willing to do it.
The task force needs people, and they are looking for community members, nonprofit leaders, police officers to fill that out. If you're interested in applying, we have information on how you can do so on our website. Just click on this story.
Amy Reed live at the Capitol. Amy, thank you. Tonight, federal